Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, Success and Fulfillment Circle family. I hope you all had an amazing weekend and are ready to kick off this week. And today, what I want to share with you, as you probably saw in the title, is about fear. But I don't mean it in a bad way. And part of the reason that I bring this up is because we all go through situations and have, I believe, these things that draw us to be able to help, whether it's in our personal lives, in our business, in our community, um, that might uh, initiate some fear around, or something that may really deters us from thinking that we're going to be able to make it to that finish line, right? That maybe doesn't get us even starting things off the ground because of it. And I'm saying this because I'm kind of inspired by this meeting that I had last week where we were talking about homelessness in our area and things that our community is trying to do, and there's some amazing community leaders that are trying to do some things to offset the people that are already living on the streets and trying to help them while also preventing this from happening to more people in our community. But there's a lot of fear in that for a lot of people. Are the resources that we're going to give going to be going into the right areas? Are we focusing our resources and our time in the right ways? Is this going to really make a difference? And all these things, right? And this is just one example. Um, but I had also heard a quote from Marie Forleo, who you've heard me talk about before, I'm sure, about what this acronym of fear can really mean for you. And it means face everything and rise. And I thought that that was really powerful in anything that we're doing. I mean, that applies to your business that we're talking about all the time, but also for these other personal initiatives that we have. Because at the end of the day, the business we have is also for us to be able to make, excuse me, to make a larger impact than just within our business. You know that that's the point that I come from as we talk not just success, but fulfillment. How is what you're doing serving our community, really living a life of service, because that is the most amazing way that you can give back and really get true fulfillment in helping others, because there's no point in gaining all this wealth and success if we're not there to share it with those around us and to be able to help others rise and bring them up as well, right? So that brings me to another quote that I thought was really powerful that plays into all this as well, by somebody that I know you all know that has pushed past a lot of fear to help change this world. And that quote is, let your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. And that is from Nelson Mandela. And I think we can all agree that he has changed this world forever, and that that ripple effect is something that provides hope for everyone, in what these, impacts that we can make and these next steps, what it is of the purpose of what we're doing. So again, I wanted to bring that up today because I know that we all have these things inside of us that are pulling us to do different things, do something new. Like I said, in our life, in our business, in our community. But what is it that is causing you some fear that maybe has deterred you from doing that next step? From making that phone call, from going and having that meeting, from you know, starting that charity or contributing to that charity. Or, one of the things that really also struck me in this homelessness meeting that I was in is that aside from all the other resources that are obviously needed in that avenue, um, these people who have been on the streets for years, some of them for 30 years, have been living outside, and they haven't had a hug in who knows how long. And that may sound like something very simple to you, but think about how I know for me personally, not having been able to have someone hug you or tell you that they love you for Years, I truly can't imagine. And I think that sometimes it's those things. Don't get overwhelmed by I need to do all these things to change our community. Sometimes it's you've run into someone and you feel pulled that you should give them a hug, show them some support, let them know that they're loved, that they're supported, that they're heard. Push past whatever fear of judgment that you might be having, and go ahead and make that impact. And so I really wanted to just start this week. Today's Monday Mindful Motivation. I know it's getting a little deep, pretty early in the morning and first thing in the week, but I think it's important for us to kick things off in that way and give you guys that reminder that I've given myself this week as well. So remember, fear just means face everything and rise, whatever that means for you right now. Okay, guys? I hope you have a great start to your week, and I can't wait to talk to you more in our one on ones. Okay? Chat soon. Bye.